Today we're going to do a little tour of downtown New Braunfels, so stay tuned. All right, here we've got the world famous, maybe locally famous, Phoenix Saloon. It's right here on the corner of West San Antonio Street and Castell. Rumor has it that this is actually where chili powder started. Took a little tour of it one time. They did a ghost tour, and apparently there's like even tunnels underneath. Like it starts at the Phoenix Saloon in their basement and goes throughout like the downtown area. Here's what I mean about the chili powder. So yeah, there's supposed to be tunnels around here that were made during the Prohibition era, so people can still sneak around and get their booze. All right, here at 148 South Castell Street, we have Krause's Cafe and Beer Garden. Used to be Friesen House, and then Friesen House relocated, so Krause's opened up over here. They've got a rather large beer garden in the back. Their parking lot is also the location for the New Braunfels Farmers Market that happens every Saturday. So here you'll have the farmers market set up with everybody with their booths selling produce, food, goods. There's a beer garden. It's a little early in the morning, so nothing's up and running. Back behind us we got fire station number 1 for the New Braunfels Fire Department. Yeah, there's part of the beer garden as well. Place for the kids to hang out. All right, so back here it may just look like an alley, but there's a bunch of murals back here painted on the backside of Krause's, kind of displaying the German heritage, because New Braunfels was founded by German settlers back in the early to mid 1840s. Don't mind the dumpsters. Okay, so you're curious about downtown New Braunfels and what it has to offer. Today we're going to take a little bit of a tour, show you some spots where to eat, to shop, a little bit of history of the downtown area. And the last thing that we're going to talk about is, it's pretty cool. I love it. So stay tuned, or let's get started. All right, so you're curious about the downtown New Braunfels area. Today we're going to talk about some of the places to eat, places to shop, places to visit. The last place we're going to talk about, it's pretty cool. So let's get started. So right here off the square, which is more of a oval, you got Blackwell Pub. We've got a salon over here, yoga, some resale shop for children's clothing, little boutiques, and the Kamau Flower Shop right there on the corner. So there is the gazebo. A lot of stuff happens over there. I mean, families come out, we'll take like the family photos there, engagement photos. We've seen weddings during things like Wastel Fest and Wine and Sanger Fest. Everybody be gathered over there. During Wastel Fest and Wine and Sanger Fest, all of this is shut down for a couple of blocks each way. And everybody's just out here kind of walking around, hanging out. You can bring your own coolers if you want. As you can see, it's a roundabout. It's got 2 lanes, an inside and out. There's a lot of controversy and about how to use it exactly, but honestly there's not a whole lot of wrecks over here, so people kind of figure it out. All right, here we have Nagelin's Bakery. It's the oldest bakery in Texas. It's been up and running since 1868. The smell coming out of it. Wish you could smell it through your computer or phone or TV or whatever you're watching through. It smells delicious. But it's right here at South Seguin Avenue and the Circle, across from the UPS store. Also have Fickle Pickles. I bought from them before. They're pretty good. Got another mural over here. Up ahead we've got like some different boutiques and cafes. Le Citron is a French one. Got Water to Wine straight ahead too, so you can go in there, you can make your own wine, make your own labels, or just drink whatever they have. And then the Oyster Bar, they've added some outdoor seating. And then another boutique up there. So it's the Uptown Chic Boutique. Oh, they've moved. Disregard. All right, there's Alpine House. It's a German restaurant. I've yet to eat here. I hear it's really good though. So I will have to check it out soon and then let you guys know how it is. All right, and across the street is the Faust Hotel. They also have a little restaurant in there, a brewery. They make some of their own beer. It's supposed to be haunted, so took a ghost tour. They said that the hotel's haunted. I don't know if I want to take my chances, but hey, if you've stayed there or if you plan on staying there, let me know how it goes. See if you see anything spooky. One place I missed right next to Water to Wine is Bootlegger's Pizza, or 197 South Seguin Avenue. Another place I haven't had the chance to try out yet, but I hear really good things. So if you've had Bootlegger's Pizza, drop a comment, let me know how it is, what pizzas we should get. So this is a shot of the Circle there from East San Antonio Street. You can see the courthouse there across the street. And down this way, got a couple more things, a couple of restaurants, bars, little hotel. See, wonderful, since 1845. So right here we've got Muck and Fuss. They've got burgers and sliders and some pretty good drinks and whatnot. They also have one called the Spicy Juicy Lucy. So Juicy Lucy, I've had them up in Minnesota. The cheese is actually inside the burger. I think they throw it on the outside too, and they make it spicy somehow. So they did away with it. And then my buddy Matt Monteverde, he was the driving force, actually brought it back. So stop in and Muck and Fuss, get you a Spicy Juicy Lucy, and tell them Matt Monteverde sent you. I don't think you'll get a discount or anything, but they may not even know what you're talking about. There's also the sidecar here. Some business offices. Down over there, it's the East San Antonio Bridge, crosses the Comal River. Need some auto parts. You got Napa. But this is kind of the end of downtown on the east side of it. But Prince Psalms Inn, sidecar, and Muck and Fuss. So this is the Comal County Courthouse. It's pretty cool around Christmas time. They do a bunch of lights, and so this whole thing, like lights just like hanging down from the top all the way to the bottom, white lights. And so it's lit up all night. It's pretty cool. Because they'll also have like a giant Christmas tree right over here. Lights all over downtown. But the courthouse will just be, you know, draped with white lights as well. It sits on the northeast corner of Main Plaza. Across the street, you got New Braunfels Coffee. Next to that, you have the Crosswalk Cafe. So it's a little bit outside of the downtown area, but if you followed North Seguin here and went straight all the way over there, that's where you're gonna find Seven Monks Cafe. They have awesome Indian food. It's really the only place you can get it here in New Braunfels. All right, right over here up in the corner of North Castell and West San Antonio Street is Callahan's Pub. So not just a great place to come in and grab a beer, but they also have awesome pizza. They have some of the best pizza in town. So come on to Callahan's Pub, get you a cold brew and some good pizza. So now we're on North Castell Street. Right up ahead is Myron's Steakhouse. I've talked about that in another video about where to eat. So you can get this is the best steakhouse in town, hands down. Wife and I like coming here every now and then. Just Callahan's in their back patio and bar area. But yeah, there's Myron's. Across the street here is Two Tarts Bakery. It's usually voted one of the best bakeries here in town, I guess between here and Nagelin's, but they make awesome baked goods. Wife and I just came over here the other day to the local. A lot of locally made stuff and stuff about New Braunfels. Like the shirts that I'm wearing here, you can get them here at the local. Made by River Road Clothing Company. And then here at what used to be the post office many moons ago is McAdoo's. So McAdoo's is probably the favorite place for me and my wife to come and eat. They've got good lunch specials, and it's also great for dinner. If you come here, make sure you get the seafood fondue. It's an appetizer. Knock your socks off. They've got indoor seating. You can eat at the bar, and they even have a outdoor seating in the back. So good for Cajun food, seafood, steaks. It's like their outdoor dining area there. All right, one across Mill Street here. New Braunfels Brewing Company. They make their own beer here. My brother loves it. He knows all about the craft brews and whatnot. I'm not as into it though, but I do like drinking beer now and then. And then got toys, a little local toy shop. Let's see the rubber duck. St. Peter and Paul Catholic Church. And this is kind of the end of downtown on the north side at North Castell Street and Mill. All right, here on the corner of North Castell and West San Antonio is the Red Stag. They got some pretty cool furniture, home decorations. Seguin Beauty School, so it is a school, but you got people that are coming in here that get their hair cut at a pretty good discount. Barber shop right next door. You know, it's got the old school barber poles. And Scoop Street Gelato and Coffee. So the Moonshine and Ale is a piano bar. It's pretty cool. It gets kind of lively in there with the piano bars going. Got another boutique here, the Kick and K, next to Henny, and you also have Gourmage. Get some sandwiches in there, some baked goods. I got a grilled cheese made with what was it? Manchego. Yes, Manchego, the Spanish cheese. And you also got the Brontex Theater. It is I think it's on the National Historic Register. It was built in the 1940s, but it's like an old school theater you would have found back then. They'll have shows going on, concerts. There's a box office right over here. Another mural. Talking about the arts and music here. And right next to it is the New Braunfels Railroad Museum. Great place to bring the kids. Another place to shop up here is the Crossing. Clothing and accessories, like hill country stuff. And then next to it is the Poorhouse. Poorhouse is pretty neat. It's a bar, but it's a lot of it, most of it is outside. You have outdoor seating out there. Excuse the noise. So they got a little taco thing right there. But yeah, just on the other side of those gates, it's a lot of outdoor seating. They've got stuff for cornhole, ceiling fans, swings at some of the bars. And then next to it, you have Downtown Social, which is a restaurant and bar. Plus they also have games, bowling. Yeah, there's a few lanes of a bowling alley right here. So my office is right over there. And then right down there, just down at the end of the block, is Arlen's. So it's a grocery store. So if you're living in this downtown area, which is we're on Academy Street. So a lot of houses, cute houses over there. But if you're living in this downtown area, you don't have to drive to the grocery store. You can just walk over to Arlen's if you want. I know I've mentioned that in some of my other videos. All right, right here on Hill Street in West San Antonio is the New Braunfels Fire Museum. Pretty cool place to bring the kids. And you also got the Central Fire Station number 1. But right here is Weisach Grill. They've got great food. Wife and I also love coming here. It's probably like our number 2 spot downtown, next to McAdoo's. But even with COVID and everything, they were doing family meals. So you would just, place your order, come in here, come and pick up. They had your name. But yeah, come check out Weisach Grill. It's H-U-I-S-A-C-H-E, so it's like Husachi, but it's actually pronounced Weisach. I know we do things different here in Texas. Okay, here in what used to be Seacrest's Opera House is the Traveling Gypsy. Antiques and assorted goods. You've also got the New Braunfels Art Gallery, the Dancing Pony Boutique. And Score Sports Bar and Grill. Pretty good place to go and watch a game, grab a beer, get you a burger, or I remember having a buffalo chicken sandwich there that was pretty tasty. Okay, so this is what I was talking about that's last. This is Henny Hardware. It's been up and operating continuously since 1857. So it is a full functioning hardware store. You even have, toys and whatnot for the kids. But you can get your hardware goods in there too. Tools, cast iron cooking. So it's just pretty neat to see something that's been up and running continuously for so long, and then the community continues to support it. So while in New Braunfels, we have like the big corporate places like Home Depot, Lowe's, but one thing that New Braunfels loves to do is support their own local businesses that are locally owned and operated. All right, so that's a tour of downtown New Braunfels. If you're thinking about moving to New Braunfels, make sure you give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, whatever you need to do. Get a hold of me, we can help you out. And if you like these videos that I'm putting out every week, hit that subscribe button down below and hit that bell up top so you can be notified every time I put out a new video. Until next time, y'all take care, y'all. Thanks, bye.